Well, we got something else in play here. I think it's becoming very crystal clear. I guess that's the only way I can put it. Um, hey, I'm the master of looking at this kind of shit. I don't actually tell a lot of people what I think exactly on YouTube, but I'm going to give it to you the early warning signal here. This is not going to be some kind of drama video, but Ben Carson, I think, something was making me wonder how the hell this guy got all the financing and everything come from nowhere to be running in president, and he's got like a lot of political clout now. He's got a pretty big following. A retired surgeon, all this kind of garbage, right? No political experience. Those kind of people I don't trust. I mean, I could say, yeah, that's good, as somebody that's not been in Washington, D.C., that's what the average person thinks. But I'm thinking, who is financing this guy? How come he's freaking doing so damn good? How come I can't run for president or some bullshit? Hey man, I could freaking pull a lot of cards out too, but nobody's gonna be freaking opening up the cash books. And it wasn't all his money. He had some backers someplace, and there's been a lot to push him ahead in different ways. Now here's the deal. He's coming out, Ben Carson's coming out on the side of Trump. He's getting real pissed off because the Republicans are treating Trump unfairly. Well, I already figured this deal out from day one, I guess, and I was kind of backing off from thinking that Trump was a ringer for a while. But the alarm bells went way off when he started talking. The Republicans are going to treat me unfairly. Well, he's touting positions that no political party can take. I know the populists will be like saying, "Oh yeah, we need to stop the Muslims coming in because of the terrorists, and we need to do this." Maybe a lot of common people are thinking that, but no politician can come out and freaking make the kind of statements, especially on a political platform, that Trump is making. It's making it totally impossible that he could be nominated for any political party, even if it was the Libertarian Party, because it's just that far, out. I'm not saying he's wrong exactly because he backtracks and he says it's only a temporary solution. I'm not saying that. Understand? He's making it so the Republican Party couldn't endorse him for anything, period. So now he's saying that the deal is broken. The deal, I signed a contract, and the deal is broken, so he's going to run independent. He says that. Now Carson's coming out in his favor. What would happen with a Donald Trump, Ben Carson ticket? Would it win? A lot of people would think that, and you know what would happen? Hillary is going to win. That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm really reading this shit really loud. So she's going to win. There's no such thing. I know third parties have won in smaller elections. In the presidential election, hang it up. It's like you're taking one evil or another evil, but one evil is worse than another evil. Hillary is so freaking bad that this kid over here right now that's making his video is going to start coming out on the side of Vlad Putin, because I realize that Hillary is a blatant communist, socialist control freak to the max. I mean, she used to even have her cat on a leash. She used to leave her cat on a leash, outside on a leash, in the White House, on a lawn, on a leash. That must have been wonderful for a cat. She's a control freak in boots or socks. Socks. Her cat's name was Socks. She's a control freak screwball. She's also robbed the cradle here with Huma. Like Hillary's 68. Don't think her age is going to make any difference because I already put out some stuff that I don't even know everything out there. I know some stuff out there. There is already some secret technology, and you're not going to get it as the average person. They can make this Hillary live to be 150. I guarantee you that. Nothing's going to happen with her because as long as she's doing what they want to do. And I'm saying, yeah, it sounds very conspiratorial, but that's exactly how the things work at the top level. When the reason that the Clintons have a lot of political clout is because they deliver for other people behind the scenes, the money people. Even though Hillary's always talking about Oh, she's against the money people. She's against Wall Street. They're funding the hell out of her. And Trump, he's always been in a part of that, and he's always been a buddy with the Clintons forever. You know, if he did not run, if he just walked away from the whole deal right now because it looks like the Republican Party saying you're going way too far, and he's going to run independent. He's going to say, and Ben Carson, already, right today, now I'm realizing what this Ben Carson deal was about because I was like, where the hell did this guy come from, man? You know, I know you could say Barack Obama kind of came from nowhere, but he was a senator, okay? He had political experience. Ben Carson's a retired neurosurgeon. You could say, oh, Barack Obama said this and that, and Ben Carson's better. The point I'm making is that a Trump Carson ticket would definitely pull enough votes away from the Republicans to put Hillary in office. And then on this note, the more outlandish things that Trump says, and the Republicans claim that those voters would have been theirs, the worse it makes them look. You know, if you had a blatantly communist, I want to have everybody microchip candidate out there. I want everybody to have cameras in their homes. You know, a candidate that came out and did that, and you know, the Hillary, so you'd pull some of the Hillary supporters away. Yeah, you know, that would be the game, maybe. You know, but too late at this stage. I think you know one thing. Maybe we can have Hillary match up with some female like this, and it might be a bone crushing experience with her 68-year-old body. I don't know, man. I mean, that might be the only way, you know. Bertha over here, hey, the cool chick on a bike, man. That's Hillary's style. So your co-president, you know, Ben Carson is going to be like a figurehead making some speeches. He's going to be just like the VP for Biden, you know, for Obama. He's not going to say much. You know, that's the deal. Like, Trump is not going to win. No way in hell. It's just something that it's going to pull votes away from the Republicans because Ben Carson's pulling a conservative line. He's a little more quiet than Trump. He's thinking, oh, what a great, oh, they can win. They can win. Oh. Yeah, what about Ron Paul? I was warning about that guy from day one. You're wasting your money, man. So I'm going to tell you again that Hillary, Madam President, is it. Now, there is a solution because the solution is Yosemite Sam, man. I'm telling you right now, I said Yosemite Sam for president, but the bottom line is don't listen to any of these assholes, man. Just think of corrupt politicians and Wall Street scumbags as varmints. I mean, what the hell else can you put out here, man? And it's about what it is. You know, there's no freaking there's nothing left you can do. And the problem is that there's enough stupid people out there that are falling into the trap with Trump. And it looks like it's going to be Trump Carson, which is going to be very strong ticket. I mean, it's not going to be strong enough for them to win at all. No way. No way. Yeah, I mean, somebody might win a third party as a congressman. Somebody might even win it as a governor. Doesn't happen in the president. No way in hell. Oh, yeah. And I'll guarantee you, say, for instance, Trump was on the Republican ticket with Ben Carson. Say he was. As soon as he got in office, you'd find out he's basically a Bill Clinton to the max. He's been a liberal all his life. All this talk doesn't mean shit, okay? I think the only guy, in my opinion, the one that's actually a really good politician that we need to really protect is Ted Cruz. And you say stuff about him or whatever one way or the other, but he's a guy that's really out there, you know, telling it like it is for the most part, definitely. There's always something with somebody, right? I mean, nothing's perfect. I like Ted Cruz a lot. I'm not looking for him as my dictator or king. He'd make a really great president, okay? But, you know, in the meantime, we got our backs to the wall, and the varmints are coming after us. So I'm going to tell you, man, just be warned that Trump does not use his own money for nothing. This guy, you know, I'm using my own money. Yeah, bullshit. This guy's, every single project I'll guarantee you, every single project this guy's put up wasn't his own money. It was other people's money. That's an accounting principle, OPM, other people's money. Anyway. And Ben Carson, now I realize the deal with this guy because I didn't trust it too much because he's too quiet. Well, the one thing I didn't really like about this guy was the freaking vaccination shit. I was like, man, how could you, he's like, everybody should be vaccinated by national law. You know what that is? You know how much crap is in those vaccinations? Loads, man. Actually, I'll go over some of the stuff. It causes autism, cancer. There's aluminum phosphate in them, benzium chloride, ethanol, formaldehyde. Uh, there's human serum albumin, animal components. They know this crap too. Actually, some of the worst diseases on this planet, the HIV/AIDS virus, allegedly came from vaccinations. It was deliberately planted in South Africa and also New York City in the experimental hepatitis B vaccination given to the gays, which I'm not like I'm not pro or anti-gay either, like, freaking, I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want. I'm like with that chick over there on the bike, hey, man, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. This guy forcing all vaccinations on everybody wanting to do that, I says, this guy can't be somebody good. But I was wondering, how the hell did he get, so far ahead? Like, with the money and stuff? I'm thinking, well, maybe he's not saying too much, right? You don't really know the deal. He's like a little too quiet. Trump is not, he's playing a game, man. This guy's the actor on The Apprentice. He's an actor. I think it's a Trump Carson ticket. It's gonna freaking definitely cause the Republicans to lose because the more conservative people will think, well, even if Trump's going too far, he's got Ben Carson there. And this is going to be your president, and the one that's on the right of your screen is going to be your co-president, Huma Abedin, Muslim Brotherhood. And just get ready for I think even the dykes on bikes are against this kind of shit big time. I hope so. I mean, this chick is cool, man. To tell you the truth, I wish she would get a date with Hillary. That would be the end of Hillary. Then they're going to have some kind of problem happen, and you're going to come for your guns. And Yosemite Sam, that's my inspiration. Say your prayers, varmint. So, anyway, telling you it like it is. I don't know if I'm the only. I don't know what the other people on the other channels are saying. Okay, I don't have time to look at all this stuff. I'm looking at the facts, and I'm telling you, I know this shit now. It's clear as a bell. Okay, man, I think it's already given. The bitch is gonna be in. She is. Be prepared. That's all I gotta tell you. Be prepared.